everyone. Welcome to Chasing a Murderer Talking News. I want to say before we get started to hit that subscribe button right now, guys. Do it. Also, hit the like button and hit the notification bell if you would like notifications on new uploads. So, I have a story coming out of Jupiter, Florida, or West Palm Beach. Insanely crazy this story is, and it has a lot more to it that I haven't even been able to find, so I'm just getting started. So the story is based on a young lady by the name of Perrin Danron. She is 23 years old and she has a young toddler son. Now there's some controversial things, or he said, she said type things. Now there's a man involved with this story, and his name is Eric Westergard. He is 45 years old, and supposedly he was dating this young lady's mother. According to Eric, and this is controversial as well, whether it's Friday or Saturday, but he said that he drives over to Perrin's house on Friday, September 4th, which is 2021. Now, Perrin has a security camera, a Ring camera, that says that Eric did show up this day, and he actually leaves with Perrin, and she appears to leave willingly. Now, according to police reports, her son was actually picked up by the father. So that leaves Perrin leaving with Eric alone. According to Perrin's family, they say that Eric is a good friend and that he's quite reliable. And they're saying this after we find out that Perrin actually goes missing. A friend of Perrin's the next day, which is Saturday, the 4th of September 2021, he or she contacts the police. They have concerns because she or he had actually planned to spend time with Perrin, but Perrin didn't show up, couldn't get a hold of them by phone or text, and this was out of character for Perrin. So police actually look into the concerns, and they end up finding out that Perrin was last seen with Eric. Eric told police that he was at Perrin's house Friday night and that they had smoked 2 dabs before they went to IHOP. After that, he said that he dropped her off at home. Once he arrives home, Eric says he then contacts the girl's mother, which is his girlfriend. Pretty much that was the last time that he saw Perrin. Police received the video from the Ring camera that Perrin had on her house, and they determined that Eric was the last man to see her, most likely. And as investigators question Eric, they say that things that he says just doesn't add up, not at all. He is the main suspect, and their suspicions grow daily. Detectives say that they go to have a casual interview with Eric. And they say this is after they do a mobile surveillance of him. They catch him driving his truck to a wooded area. And he appears to be cleaning the vehicle that he is driving. They notice that he's using white paper towels. Investigators contact Eric shortly after he was caught in a wooded area that was kind of secluded, and it seems that they have a search warrant because they're able to search the vehicle, or he gave them permission, I'm not sure at this time. When they search the vehicle, they find a plastic bag, paper towels with stains of dark red, which are consistent with the residue blood. Police also discover other dark areas that resemble this residue on the floor mat of his vehicle. According to deputies, as they search his vehicle, Eric appears to be calm. However, they noticed that he starts to look a little sick, like he's going to vomit. He told investigators that he didn't know that Perrin was missing until her mother contacted him and told him Saturday morning. Now, according to a few articles, the day that they actually find Perrin's is controversial as well. Some say it's Sunday, and some say that she was found on Monday. So it seems, police are asking him questions, what was going on with this. According to Eric, Perrin was having an intimate relationship with him, but her friends say that is not something that she would do. They are very adamant about that. Ultimately, police got Eric to lead them to Perrin's remains. Now, there's something else I want to cover with you guys. So there was a warning. There's a backstory to this guy. So what do we know right now? I don't know a whole lot other than what's coming out publicly. Eric actually was on the news, so WPBF, because he had a missing kangaroo. So he had 7 kangaroos. He had a kangaroo sanctuary, and it's not known if he still has that going or not. But that's one background that you were able to pick up on him. And then there's one in 2018. And this is pretty dark. So there's a 26-year-old woman. She shows up at the Palm Beach Sheriff's Office. And according to witnesses and deputies, she had visible signs of injury. So she tells the police the story. She says she goes over to this guy's house, Eric, supposedly maybe at his Jupiter home, not certain on that one, but it's in Florida. And she went over for a barbecue. Now, this is the part that really concerns me. She says that suddenly she starts to feel tired. So tired that she's going to go lay down in a stranger or a acquaintance bedroom and lay down to rest. She says the next thing she knows, she wakes up to find Eric Westergard on top of her and placing tape over her mouth. She says that she tries to resist him, and that resist only ends up to him actually attacking her and hitting her several times in the face. Wait, guys, it still isn't, hit the good part yet. So police head over to Eric's house, and they want to ask him a few questions about what happened to this woman. She's making these accusations that, there's a possibility maybe she even was messed with. She's been beat up, and I'm starting to wonder if maybe he even drugged her drink, so that's speculation. Surprisingly, Eric admits to attacking this woman, but blames it on the fact that he took pain meds mixed with alcohol. Now, remember with Perrin, what he said? He was getting high with her, and he was really high. He couldn't really know exactly what happened in the timeline. So Eric was later charged. He put in a guilty plea for battery, but get this, guys, he doesn't face jail time. I'm like, get out of here. This can't be true. You think, we're hearing this kind of stuff a lot. So I found it very ironic that he admits to the damages, but always has a reason for such heinous acts against these women. And he's always high. So he claimed that with Perrin, he had actually smoked 2 dabs. Now, Aaron didn't immediately or have at all admit to any kind of foul play with Perrin, but he does change his story a little bit. He tells investigators that they hang out at his house by his pool. Somehow Perrin hits her head. She slips and hits her head on the pool. He said he didn't decide to call 911 and wrapped up her remains and attached it to a cinder block and tossing it over the bridge in Indian Town, guys. But let's get a little bit more details on this. So first of all, Eric, who is 45 years old, is saying that he was having an intimate relationship with this 23-year-old daughter of his girlfriend. Now, why would somebody say that if it wasn't true? Just speculation, guys, that it isn't true or is true. I don't know. But why would he say that? Well, he claims that he had intercourse with her at the apartment before going to his home. So once they arrived there, he claims that Perrin fell and cut her head on a hand truck. I think they meant the handle of the truck. So I'm not certain what's going on there. So you can see the inconsistencies in his story, and it gets worse. So Eric said he allegedly said he left to go get Perrin paper towels and a blanket, and that when he returned, he found her gurgling. She eventually became silent and lifeless. But according to the arrest report, he was a great gentleman, because you know why? He waited 10 minutes before he wrapped her body up in plastic and decided to go sink her. According to Sheriff Snyder, he said, ultimately, the suspect led us to the overpass over the Okeechobee Waterway at 710 coming into Indiantown. Our detectives, along with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office and our Marine Control assets, recovered Perrin's body. So, yeah, he didn't bother to call 911 if it was as innocent as he said it was. And he waited for 10 minutes to make sure that she had stopped breathing before wrapping her in 65-gallon bags, rope, tape, and weighing it down with cinder blocks. Then gets in his vehicle, drives to the overpass where the Beeline Highway meets the Canner Highway in Martin County. I can't talk. And just tossing her over the bridge. The sad part is it doesn't seem that she's seen it coming. And so, of course, you have a lot of speculation and rumors going around this, and I try not to touch it. I do mention it. I haven't talked to any of her family members, so I can't confirm or deny anything. But this was a sad story, and I remember yesterday I was looking at this and didn't know the outcome at the time, and thought, my gosh, not again. So there's just so many of them. A lot of times you'll go and you look at these stories and you're trying to pick, not that it's the best one, but which one can I use that people might be interested in, also might bring more justice and more awareness. Because on this case, this guy had already hurt one woman. He admits to it, and he doesn't get jail time. What the heck? My gosh, ladies, please hold on to your babies tight. Don't trust, especially your boyfriends, until you absolutely know them. And if you would have done a simple background check, always do that. And if you see something sketchy there, which is hard to find sometimes, protect your babies. So, I've got a lot to do, guys, and I just wanted to share this story. Hopefully, Eric will not walk free again. So sending my love to the family of those who are victims. And also don't forget, we still have so many cases where they've not gotten any answers or closure. So you have Dulce, Kira, Jasmine, Aisha. Sending my love. Guys, hang in there if you have family members that are part of one of these tragic stories. Keep sharing the story. Reach out to people. People do care. Guys, thank you so much for subscribing and liking, commenting. That means so much to me. It helps channel out, guys, if you can at least like and comment. I don't understand how that algorithm works, but, it seems to matter. So, guys, please be safe. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon.